Welcome to another of the Dark Horse Cucumber specials. Here we present two more plays for you, again exploring the concept of the dark horse as a person who presents a particular side of themselves to the outside world, while harbouring some sort of secret within. Our first writer in this section is Amy Simcox. Her play is called Chances. We meet two brothers played by William Gallagher and Garrett, whose actions become influenced by the instructions of their third and recently deceased brother. Ben has his fingers tightly prized around his secret life, hardly even acknowledging it to himself. But his siblings try to persuade him to let go, and that time is too short to keep denying his undoubtedly happier self. The second play in this section is Time May Change Me by William Gallagher. As this one-man play unravels, played by William himself, we see how he cleverly plays around with time to achieve a sense of mystery and gives an altogether sinister take on the potential actions of a dark horse. We hope you've enjoyed these plays. Thank you for watching and for your support. Each of these 3 Dark Horse Cucumber specials will be in a playlist, so you can watch them all. We hope it's not too long before we can get back into the theatre. But for now, please subscribe if you haven't done so already, and keep up to date with news from the Cucumber writers.
There he is. Oh, good to come here. Good to see you, mate.
You too.
Right. Got your pints in?
Oh, good. I have had the kind of day that shouts for a night.
Oh, well, tough day at the bank.
You know what it's like? Accounting, it's all glamour.
Said no one ever. Well, one of us had to be serious.
Lucky I took on the role then, isn't it?
Yeah, me and Simon. Would have been rubbish.
Do you see the rugby? Bloody nice.
Oh, yeah. I did. What a shambles.
What was the coach doing? I mean, we went from bloody amazing to bloody diabolical.
I know. Simon would have been writing letters of complaint.
No, he would have talked about it, and he probably wouldn't have got around to it.
He would have had great intentions, though. How have you been since?
Well, as you can be, really. You?
Same.
It's a good turnout. Good send-off.
Yeah. I think Simon would have approved. Did you see Aunt Alice on the wine?
She has no shame. Acting like that at the funeral.
Yeah, I know. I actually thought she was going to grab Simon's boss's bum at some point. Simon would have found it hilarious.
Yeah, hardly appropriate. So now I think perhaps it's harder now, after the funeral.
No.
Like, everything carries on. Yeah, how can it? When he's no longer here. It's like we're play acting. Like there's this huge hole where he should be.
By now.
Like now.
Well, perhaps there is less of a gap today because Simon won't meet him.
I thought we were going to have a pint.
No, we are. We absolutely are. But, a pint and a catch-up and...
Why are you being weird?
No, I'm not. Christ, I didn't agree to this.
Agree to what?
Just when you get into the conversation, Simon said. It'll be fine. And then he smiled that smile, and he knew absolutely it wasn't going to be fine, but it might be funny to watch.
Weave exactly what into the conversation?
Just remember, this is Simon's idea.
Oh, why am I'm feeling like I'm 8 again. You and Simon are daring each other to put me in a tree, see how long it was till Mum found me.
Oh, come on, Ben. We were kids.
Yeah, nothing seems to have changed. Go on then. What have you two got to say?
Oh, I knew you'd take it this way.
No, go on. What have you and Simon been whispering about?
Look, Ben, we know.
Know what?
We just thought, well, as we've learned, life is short. It's very short. I mean, Simon says...
No, you say. Just say what you came to bloody say.
Fine, Ben. Ben, it's time you came out.
What?
Come out. Be true to yourself.
I'm not gay.
No, not gay. Well, no, unless you are, which is absolutely fine. I mean, thanks to Garrett Thomas, it's not even a big deal now. But when we Googled it, we didn't necessarily think that it did mean that you were gay.
Hang on. Let me just get this straight. On my brother's deathbed, you were Googling whether I was gay or not?
No. Don't be ridiculous.
Oh, that is something.
Well, we were Googling if all people who like to wear women's dresses and sing show tunes, well, if they were gay.
I don't know what the fuck you and Simon have concocted up to just amuse yourselves. When I was busy breaking my heart that my brother was dying. But you can just keep it to yourself. I don't have to be the butt of your jokes anymore.
No, look. Ben, stop. I'm probably doing this all wrong, but don't walk out. Just wait a second. Yeah, let me explain. We're not. I'm not trying to take the mick, truly. It just turns out Simon and I both knew. We'd always known. We just didn't know that each other knew. And when we did, well, we figured out that we should try and help. And perhaps we should have tried to help long ago.
What do you think you know?
I've known since we were in the nativity together, and you were a shepherd. Mum couldn't get you to take that robe off. It turns out Simon knew after we got that karaoke machine one year, and we all wanted to sing Vindaloo, and he found you in the middle of the night, practicing bloody Celine Dion, My Heart Will Go On. And then you remember Aunt Jean's wedding, that free bar, and that terrible band. And you and Simon were apparently playing If I Could Be Anything, that conversation. And you said you would be a drag queen and that you would be brilliant at it.
Simon remembered that.
Yeah. He couldn't believe Ben, the banker. But he admitted it. But yes.
Christ. Couldn't remember his own name that night. And he remembered that.
And then there was that time that you were on the rugby tour, when you took that fancy dress costume. When you took that fancy dress costume with Susan Paul just a little bit too seriously. Well, yes, we were all singing show tunes, but you were the only one who accompanied it with a choreographed dance. Should I order another pint? Look, I honestly really like that Ben on tour.
Meaning you don't like normal, boring Ben?
No. I like them both. We love you both. I just meant you just seem really happy.
I can't believe you and Simon have expended so much energy on the fact that I once said I liked singing.
And the fact that you like dressing up in women's clothes while singing. In our defence, there wasn't much else to talk about, after all the cancer and death, and well, I promised not to let your son become a football fan. All that was left was your hidden and apparently pretty impressive talent for dressing like a woman and booming out 80s hits.
For Christ's sake, keep your voice down.
Sorry.
When I spoke to Simon, we spoke of life and death, about what happened next, and about what he wanted us to do for him, about big things, important things.
You needed that too.
Ah, bollocks. He probably just thought I was the uptight kid.
No, that isn't true. Look, you gave him space for that. I just wanted it to be like old times.
Old times taking the piss out of me.
No. Well, yeah, partly. but mainly, you really wanted to help you. Simon especially, whilst he still had the chance.
Help me how?
Me and Simon believe it's time for you to let yourself be who you want to be and sod everyone else. If singing makes you happy, and in a dress, and if you're quite good at it, then why not give it a go? There are loads of transvestites out there proudly living happy lives.
I am not a transvestite.
We did debate this. We did a lot of research on the difference about being a transvestite and a transsexual, but we were pretty sure that you didn't want to become a woman.
I don't want to become a woman.
Oh, there you go, then we got it right.
Doesn't mean I'm a transvestite.
Ben, how many dresses do you own?
I don't own any dresses.
Ben,
I don't.
swear on bloody Simon's grave you don't.
Oh, bloody, all right, 2. 3 if you count the Wilma Flintstone fancy dress one.
Yes, that counts. And how many times do you wear them?
Hardly just occasionally. I cannot believe I'm having this conversation.
And when you do, how does that make you feel?
Just who do you think you are? Oprah?
I really don't want to be. I'm not cut out for this at all.
Well, at last we agree on something.
But it feels right.
What?
This is going somewhere. Yes.
Well,
Yes, it is.
go on then. You and my dead brother. Let's hear it.
We wanted you to enter this. Look, it's a talent contest hosted by drag queens at the Sun, just round the corner.
Are you insane?
No, well, we just thought that, you work.
I have a job. I have a respectable job. I play on the veterans rugby team. I'm on the parish council, for bloody God's sake. No inclination to be a laughingstock.
If it makes you happy.
How exactly will this add to my happiness if it makes me a laughingstock and I lose all of my friends?
But if you aren't being true to yourself, can you really be happy?
I am happy.
Bollocks, Ben. You're respectable, your life is calm. You're not happy. You wouldn't feel so uptight about fitting in or so cross that you perceive that you were different from me and Simon. Well, let's be honest, condemning my life if you were happy.
I don't condemn your life. I just think you could do better than a supply teacher who lives in a rented room and goes skiing half the year. Okay, that did sound a bit familiar.
Thank you. But come on, Ben, life is too bloody short. Simon knew it most of all. When you're dead, it doesn't matter what other people thought.
It's all well and good Simon preaching that. It was short for him. He is dead. I could have another 20 years of humiliation if I go for this mad plan.
Or you could try it. Find out that you're brilliant at it. Succeed, and I don't know. Be happy. Imagine being excited and just happy. Ben, don't you deserve a bit of that? And if it helps, I'm pretty sure you won't lose your fingers.
How do you know that?
Because after the rugby tour, well, I don't think it will come as a massive surprise.
Is there anyone who doesn't know?
I heard Mom talking to Aunt Alice about it last week, so probably not.
Is that a joke?
Would it help if I said yes? Look, why don't you just go for it? If you do it soon, and it's a complete train wreck, you can just say you were emotionally unstable after losing your brother. Honestly, as soon as you say the word grief, people are far too embarrassed to ask anymore.
There is something in that, okay.
And if you really don't want to go for the comfort of the sun, well, look. Have a look at this one. It's in Ipswich. Now, no one knows you in Ipswich. You know, we could have a brotherly weekend away, and you could try out your acting secret.
Just us. There is a high chance we could end up killing each other.
Probably, but we could risk it. I want to risk it.
If we did this ridiculous idea, we would promise to not tell a soul.
Not a soul. A brotherly pact of complete secrecy. I promise.
It won't be a brotherly pact, will it? That's Simon.
Not in the same way. But perhaps in a different way. Look, I have no idea about life after death. But all I can say is this. If there is something, and you do this, he will most definitely be with us.
Okay. How about if I say, I will think about it?
Brilliant!
Just think about it.
No, that's fine. Look, take all the time you need.
You've already answered me, haven't you?
Yeah. Look, Simon made me do it. Jesus. He said if I started off by shouting about the one close by, the one further away, it shouldn't seem so bad. So you are entered as Burning Bernadette.
Burning Bernadette.
Yeah. Simon's choice, but look, it gave him a break while he was dying of cancer.
But really? Burning Bernadette?
So whilst you're considering, I've only one thing left to do on the quest I was given.
Oh, have you not done enough?
A parting gift from our dear brother. He had nifty taste, our brother.
Go strut yourself, brother. Live your life proudly, and no one will be cheering louder than me. You old tart. These are actually quality shoes.
I know. Simon found them in the special shop. Whoa.
And they're stressed. You know, this isn't ridiculous. I mean, the name's crap, but they're costume.
Yeah, well, Simon was serious about you giving it a go. And we've both heard you sing. We're serious about you being good. So what do you say? Will you give Burning Bernadette a go?
Bollocks. What the hell?
Yay! Come here! So cracking on with your wishes and to the amazing new talent, Burning Bernadette.
To my brothers, you really are a pair of kids.
Go on then. Try them on then. Just nip into the loo and have a look.
Hello. Actually, I need a perspective. Can I borrow your program, please? Just for a second. Cool, I'll bring it back. Thanks. Right. This is time made change. I mean, this isn't. This is a letter. This letter I got this morning. Been carrying around with me all day. The thing of it is, it's handwritten. The letter, the envelope's on the mat this morning. Who handwrites letters? I mean, who sends letters? Anymore, but who handwrites them? It's on the mat. I've got to know. And the letter tells me. It goes straight in. There's no "Dear William," not even "To the occupier." It just says, "You do. You handwrite letters." Or at least you do today. I have to tell you, I don't like my job. So it's really easy to just think, I could be a little late to the office today and read on. Do you remember yet? I'm in the life goals class, the one with the spotty teenager who's somehow being paid to read this, to run this, to work it all through. And I have to tell you, I thought it was all crap. Until now. Now, they've said they're getting us all to write letters to ourselves. And they promise that they will post out the letters to get to us in exactly 1 year's time. I'm sorry, this isn't necessarily just popping in my head. A year to get a letter. Doesn't that sound like Royal Mail? Anyway, sorry, I just thought that it came out. I had to say. Life goals, year, think, right, okay. Of course, I immediately raise my hand and say, a year sounds about right for Royal Mail. It doesn't go down well. They all look at me, every one of them. Spots at the front, his red-headed fan in the front row. The landscape gardener and the florist. They only met today, but they'll be married by the time you read this. And the army guy, the ex-colonel guy, the guy spent the whole day saluting everybody. They all look at me, and then as one, they all look back at their pieces of paper and they start writing. And I just know, every one of them is writing happy little optimistic notes about their hopes and dreams for the future. Well, not me. Because I want to write to you instead about the past. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. And I swear, I vow, I will change all of this. I will make all of this better. But if I fail, you've got to move on. You've had a year now. It's ancient history for you. You have to move on. And I have to believe that there will be a day when I can put this behind me. It goes on, actually, into hopes and dreams for the future. Some hopes I've always had. Actually, ones I'd forgotten about, ones it was nice to be reminded of. I think the thing is, because it was handwritten, and my handwriting is very poor, I really had to study it. I had to concentrate so hard just to make it. And I got so into it that actually I was really sad to reach the end. Bit where it just says, yours, me. The trouble is, exactly 1 year ago today, I was in the office that I'm supposed to be in now. I wasn't at a life goals class. I never have been. This letter is from me, and I did not write it.